welcome to I Know You with Archibald F. Trousers. Today we have Crytical Lyrization with us on the show today. That includes CJ Lurid, yes, P, Money, and Young E.
Oh, good.
This is a band like no other, I must tell you, as a time traveler. I have seen many bands in my time, but this one is here to stay.
Archie, CJ Lurid, originally from Washington, D.C., founder and rapper of Crytical Lyrization Entertainment.
Welcome, CJ Lurid, to my amazing roller coaster. Question the first. What is so critical about your lyricization?
Well, being say critical, as in when I rap, I want people to know how sick it is. I want people to think about what I'm saying. So, and then when you say lyrization, it means entertaining and having good lyrics. So it's a word that we made up, and we want people to use it as in a dictionary when everybody say, oh, that's some good lyrization right there. You know, so that's what critical lyrization is.
Lyricization. I'm terribly sorry. I've had a bit too much of the booze today, and you know how that affects my groin. Have you ever been to the 1700s? It's exquisite. And if so, did you catch anything?
Well, I can't say I've been to the 1700s by face, but I actually looked in the books. You know, but I've caught some of the old past, the presidency and everything, learned about the history of the United States.
Interessante. For the third question, I hear you're in college. Are the women as loose as they were back in the 80s as they are now? And is cocaine still as prevalent?
Well, speaking of my college, some women can be too loose, but there's some women that play hard to get. But as I say, CJ Lurid, things happen when you play your game right. But I'm not really a cocaine man, but I've seen a couple of people do it. But I'm just a man that just want to get through in this music game.
When I was in college back in 1436, it was a very, very different time where all the man's mustaches, I had a short mustache in comparison with the ladies' mustaches of the time. Now, for the fourth question. Have you performed for the Queen of England? And if not, when and how will you do so?
Well, we never performed for the Queen of England yet. But if we do, we're just going to let her feel the groove of the song. You know, it's pertaining to stutter-dutter, we're going to have the Queen moving. Move, you know, do your stutter-dutter. You know, take your steps to the right, take your steps to the left. That's what we do. It's going to be hot.
I would never be in the same presence as the Queen, that slippery old bag. She gives me the heebie-jeebies. Now, for our fifth question, how did you get yourself in the phonetic vernaculars?
Well, speaking from when I was in junior high school, I always watched my brothers do different lyrics and actually listen to different beats and rapping to them. Then when I went to high school, caught an idea with my homeboy T-Money. You know, we said we should do this music thing. Everybody else doing it. Why not we do it? But okay, so watching my brothers and watching Mr. Dugaverl do their thing, you know, we just got the music to it. Then we put our lyrics together. Then my brothers told us, gave us some advice on, based on what the lyrics have to be about and how did you got to perform your lyrics. And as of that, I just came a savage.
We are now joined by the one and only T-Money. How are you today? Are you doing all right?
No, I'm doing fine today. It's a good day.
For your first question, T-Money, you call yourself a beast. Explain, please.
You know, I call myself a beast because, you know, when I sing, the ladies go crazy, you know. They can't control themselves, you know, they just go wild.
T-Money, I read from my paper that you are a singer. As a singer, who is your biggest influence?
I would say my biggest influence, I would probably have to say, would be myself, Trey Songz, you know, just me and me, you know.
Quite right. I'm also me, so we have that going for us. For my next question, if you could go to a fisting festival with your favorite celebrity, who would it be and why?
I would probably have to say between Beyonce and Jackson Taylor. Or Nicki Minaj, you know.
And why might that be?
Well, you know, because they female artists and, you know, things might get a little freaky, you know, they might hear my voice, they might get turned on, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, that's why I'd rather go on tour with them. You know.
Ding 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 ding. Question 9. Do you find yourself worried that when you are photographed, it shall steal your soul? I'm terrified of that. In fact, the only way that I was able to do this interview was with promises of Jim Beam.
No, then I say yes. The reason why I say no, because, I mean, you know, paparazzi, they follow you everywhere you go, you know, tell them where they is. And I say yes because, you know, you never know who's watching. Sometimes, you know, I mean, I feel like being photographed and you photograph me, you know, catching me off guard and everything. I ain't, you know what I'm saying? So, I say no and I say yes.
The correct answer to that question was yes. There is no. That's why I keep my photo-smashing hammer in my back pocket to make sure that no camera will take Archibald's portrait. There is no. That's why I keep my photograph-smashing hammer in my back pocket, ready to go at any moment's notice. But you are the one who knows how photograph machines vernaculate. Moving on. What do you think is wrong with the rap game today in 1998?
Did you say 1998? I mean, it's not 1998. You know, that's a long time ago. But I can't tell you about 1998, but I can tell you about the rap that's going on now in the year 2011. I find the rap now is about money, drugs, and sex, you know. But hey, we all gotta make a living, so if that's what makes a living, that's how it goes.
Money, drugs, and women is what gets me out of my shack. Let me tell you something. If I am not offered money, women, or drugs within the first 5 minutes of when I rise from my bed, I'm going to lose it. Young E. Yes, that is your name? Yes? How are you doing this fine winter morn?
I don't know what you're talking about, but it's summertime here, and I'm doing good. How about yourself?
How am I doing? A little bit rashy. Now, let's go to our next question. Young E. How exactly does one stutter a stutter?
See, first, you do 2 steps to the right, then 2 steps to the left, and then you do the step down. That's how you do it.
That stutter sounds like something old 600-year-old Archie shouldn't be doing. I might injure my legs or my groin, which would make my ex-wives very happy, let me tell you. I heard your song, Hometown. How exactly does one home a town? I've been living on the streets of a town, and I tell people, get out of my establishment. I own these streets. And they look at me for a minute, and then they walk away. What were we saying? Yes?
See, in 2011, it's like neighborhoods or so. It's like every neighborhood, we call it our hometown. So we just rap about the places we've been, things we've seen, from R Street to Montana to Southeast, stuff like that.
The Backstreet Boys and the New Kids on the Block are in town. How would you kill them?
First, I just, spit something so they can hear. And then when they get mad, I get my man CJ Lyric to spit something. And that's how we kill them.
I myself would have used ether. Anyway, are you excited to be featured on the radio of champions?
Did you say ether? Come on, y'all. Let's get 'em.
Okay, moving on.